welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and this is your monthly horoscope forecast for the sign of Taurus for the month of March 2018. How are all of you doing out there? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and if you're watching this, I really appreciate the support. Now, before I get started, I did want to start off every video that I'm doing for the monthly horoscopes on a personal note and kind of give you a little bit background for those of you that are new to my channel, maybe tuning in for the first time to this video. All of my monthly horoscope forecasts that I write and also the weekly horoscopes, all of these forecasts that I do are intuitive based horoscopes. They're not astrologically based. And so that being said, a lot of people have asked me, or they've said, maybe this doesn't really, not every aspect of your horoscope applies to me. And that's fine. Just hold on to it, because like I said, there's no way for anyone to just do one horoscope that would apply to all the Taurians under, the Taurus sign for one specific month, as everyone is on a different path. Everyone is on a different journey. Everyone is experiencing different, forms of things that are happening in their life. So please keep an open mind about that, and I really do appreciate all of the support. If you did like, this video, once you finish watching it, give it a thumbs up, and also be sure to subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your horoscope. So for the month of March, Taurus, you're going to be noticing right away that you have a lot of nervous energy. So we're the month of February maybe has ended for you, or because these videos are going to be uploaded in February, but you could be noticing right now that there's a lot of nervous energy. It has you kind of moody, on edge, a lot of sensitivity. Your senses could be heightened, especially if you're an intuitive or an empath, someone who's very sensitive to spiritual energy. You could be noticing that this is affecting your moods, like I said, and your energy. You're finding that you're nervous. It can lead to like anxiety attacks. It can lead to panic attacks if you're not kind of really focusing on your energy and balancing that out. And the way that you would balance that out is through meditation, through prayer, kind of relaxing the mind, because when the mind is in a more relaxed state, you're able to kind of get yourself to a centered place, or be centered, so that way you're not feeling so anxious and tired. And like I said, when you're very busy, going 100 miles per hour with social media, with your friends, maybe text messages, and then your work life, and you factor all of this in, it really can make you feel a lot tired. And right now, the beginning of the month of March, what you're going to be noticing is that there is some drama around a relationship. So if for those of you that are in a relationship right now, while you do love maybe your partner, and there is a lot of things that y'all have that are very good right now going for you, there could be some underlying issues that are coming to the surface. Maybe this person is not being very open to you about their feelings, or they just don't want to concern you about their work if they're stressed about their work. So there is some discussions that need to be talked about, something that you need to work on. This could even be on yourself, if you have been maybe more focused on yourself and not too much attention has been given to your partner, because you are more ambitious right now, in an ambitious kind of mode to get your business going, get your projects, your career on on the right path. You could have kind of neglected a lot of people that are around you. So this is going to be a time for you to really focus on that in the beginning of the month. Now, as we get into the middle of the month, what you're going to be noticing is that there is someone in the family who possibly is sick, somebody who is not feeling too well, and there's a lot of focus around health. And when we have a family member or someone who is sick and not doing good, it kind of reminds us about our own health and what we take for granted on a daily basis. So a lot of you out there could be noticing that you're a lot more self-conscious or aware, or you're now wanting to start on a new healthy trend, kind of get your health back into shape, because you don't want to end up like the person in your family that may be sick, or that that you've noticed that is not feeling very well. It doesn't have to be an illness, but it could be several health complications that they're having, not feeling very well, diabetes, things like that. So there is going to be a lot of focus in the middle of the month about health, and that's coming up very strongly for a lot of you out there. Also towards the middle and kind of like going into the last part of the month, you are going to be noticing that the way that you are reacting to situations really reveals an unhealed portion of yourself. And what I mean by this is that when someone kind of pushes your buttons, or someone says something that really gets underneath your skin, you could be really much affected by this and kind of try to respond in a negative way. And it may not be your intentions to do this, but you kind of feel hurt, even though if this stuff that's being said to you is not true, or being said about you is not true, or if it's being said about another person, but it still bothers you. And the reason sometimes why things bother us is because we're not in a healthy space spiritually, where we feel like, you know, there's something unhealed, something that we haven't really addressed on the subconscious level. And so with that being said, you know, there's a lot of work that we still are doing for ourselves, because a lot of people will sit here and they'll say, oh, well, I've been working on myself and healing, you know, and improving myself and healing myself, and I've done Reiki and I've done all kind of, you know, of healing techniques, and I'm in a good space. But a lot of times it's kind of like we're in self-denial, and even though you think that you may have healed it, even with various sessions of Reiki or other kinds of forms of healing modalities, you come to find out that really and truly that healing is not something that can be done in 2 months and 2 days or over several sessions. It is a process. And so it's going to be continual, and it's constantly, you know, taking reminders to stay in that state of healing, because a lot of things that happen around our lives actually impacts our ability to heal. And so you may notice that, you know, if you know, there's somebody that triggers something from your past, or they mention something, or maybe even you seeing something about someone else that they've gone through that you actually have gone through yourself. It kind of brings you back to that initial spot for how you were feeling that at that time, what you were feeling, you know, everything you were going through. So it's going to be very important for you this month to really understand how you react to situations, and kind of the way that you can heal this is not to react the way that people would expect you to react, or how even you would expect yourself to react. Kind of, you know, take more of a gentle approach with everything. Don't be, you know, the type to like really go and snap at someone just, you know, because of that's your immediate nature. That's what we have to change this month for you, Taurus. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. All of these videos that I do, like I said, you can check them out. I have different playlists on my channel, so you can easily navigate through all of the videos. Also, for those of you that are tuning in and maybe want a private reading with me, all of the month of February, my readings are on sale. So this is the time to get your reading if you want to. And that link to my website will be listed below. And other than that, have an amazing month ahead for March. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.